Hi team, Richard Greer here, your Team CP captain. I am here for a little bonus Quick Connect podcast because we've got a big event happening in the upper South Island of New Zealand. GODZONE is about to kick off later this week, and I have got Ian Martella. Marty is on the line. He is a bit of a Team CP legend. He is the Mayor of Blenheim, unofficially. Mayor of maybe the multisport club in Blenheim, something like that. But I'm going to have a chat to Marty today about GODZONE, what it's about, why he's doing it, and I guess just have a look at what the course is about. And hopefully for you listening, watching this, you might be able to go, oh, right, okay, there's a couple of dots that I could watch of the Team CP community that are out there and doing it. Marty, how many sleeps are we till kickoff?
G'day, Rich. What are we? 3 sleeps away, are we? Is that right?
It must be something like that. And how many sleeps are you like? Are they going to be good sleeps, or are they going to be kind of nervous sleeps? How are they going to go?
I generally sleep pretty well actually before these things. I don't try and get too wound up. Actually, I just focus on the here and now. So right at the moment, I'm really busy at work. Yeah, I probably should be in my garage because there's a ton of stuff all over the floor that needs to be sorted out. But no, I just. What's in front of me, I just need to deal with that. So I'll worry about race day on race day.
Yeah, good stuff. We've caught you at work. You're right at work at the moment. But that is one of the biggest challenges with the events like this is just the logistics and the gear and the food packing and all that sort of stuff. So how are you going with that? Would you say you're 50% done, 20% done, 90% done?
So the actual gear itself, like I do a lot of stuff out in the back country, and that's not that hard to throw together for me. And I got a pretty good idea where I'm going to need. So if I go to Fiordland, it's going to be the same sort of thing, it's this thing in the back of Marlborough. And the beauty is I'm living in Marlborough, right? So you beauty. Yeah. It's the food. This year, the outlay is a little bit different. In times gone by, they've always given you a rough idea around how long a stage is going to take. Now, all I've said is like TA1 is a 34K multi-activity. So you don't know if you're kayaking, biking, you've got no idea, right? So you're going to go, well, how long is that going to take? And it's just got a few hours. And you think, oh, yeah, it's going to take 2 hours because it's too few. And you get, actually, hang on, a multi-activity. We could be carrying a kayak up and over, from the Kenneperuan to the Queen Charlotte, who knows? So that's the bit I'm struggling with is putting all this food together because you just don't know what you're in for until you get the maps 4 hours out.
Yeah, so 4 hours out. So logistics wise, your briefing and start day is on Thursday, isn't it? Is that correct?
Yep, that's right. Yep.
So you're going to get the maps and hear about the course, and then there's not going to be much time from a planning perspective to kind of plan your route out or plan repack your gearboxes or anything like that. It's going to be ready to go, and then we're kind of into it in a way straight away, which is almost good and bad. There's less faffing that's going to be allowed. You're just going to have to figure it out.
Yeah. So, and just to sort of add to that, and I'm probably jumping ahead of myself here a little bit, but, I was thinking about courses. Where are you going to start in Marlborough and where would you finish? And I got a pretty good idea. If it was me doing it, I'd either have you starting in Blenheim, or if that's the case, at what we call the amphitheatre. And if that's the case, great. But the other place I'd start, if it was me, I'd be in Picton. Beautiful foreshore. It's it encompasses that sort of whole nice feeling, which means it's half an hour extra travel, all those sorts of things as well. So,
yes.
Mind you, I say that, and with GODZONE, you just don't know what you're in for. They'll probably put us up bloody Rye Valley or something. Who knows?
Might be starting exactly over the back in St Arnold or something like that. So I guess that's part of the fun of it. So just having a bit of a look over the course. So you've got the course planner that's been sent to you. There's 9 stages all I've got in front of me here. There's like, as you say, a multi-activity, 31 Ks, a few hours. And the next stage is a mountain bike. And you get to meet your support crew between each stage. The next stage is an 82K mountain bike, and they've said a few hours. So a few hours could be 2 hours through to 7 or 8 hours, I guess, couldn't it? That's still a few.
Well, I'm suggesting if they're just saying a few hours, it sounds like 80 K on a gravel road and
3-4 hours ish, maybe.
Yeah, maybe even 6. while Marlborough's got some lovely big plains in there, there's plenty of bloody hills in there too.
There is as well. That's right. And then stage 3, you're coming up to a trek, 43 Ks, and instead of a few hours, this time they've said a lot of hours. Okay, so 43 Ks is a long way up and down hills in the backcountry with some navigation.
Yeah. As I said, I'd love to know where it is. I got a really rough idea in my head, but once again, where you think you'd put the course and where they're going to put it could be two completely different things. Marlborough geographically is a bloody big place. So
yes.
So 43K, quite a few hours. What is Who knows? What does that tell you?
So we'll just quickly rattle through this, and then we'll give you some speculations about where you think you might sort of look to try and go. So next one, after a 43K trek, you got 140 Ks on the bike, and they've said quite a lot of hours. So that, for me, also tells me there might be some bike carrying in that as well. That could be a bit challenging. Mystery activity, 2Ks, a couple of hours. That sounds a bit more like me. A pack raft trek, 110 Ks, a lot of hours. So that sounds pretty challenging. 110 Ks with a pack rafting and trekking. Then you've got TA6 where you meet support crew. And then you've got, what have we got? And then we've got, a mountain bike for 25 Ks, not long at all. And then you've got a pack raft trek for 64 Ks of a lot of hours. And then a kayak for 26 Ks to finish a few hours. So all sorts. So what are your thoughts in terms of where you might be going with this event?
Yeah. I've had maps. I've been looking at everything, and I'd say, well, what would I do? And the first thing you'd say is, what's iconic to Marlborough? Yeah. Well, we've got vineyards. Yeah, would you tie that into a race? Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe make us drink a bottle of wine on the way through. I don't know. But, we've got the Marlborough Sounds, right? You've got to put the Marlborough Sounds in there. So that's going to be the mix. Now, we've also got Molesworth and Rainbow stations. Now, the significance of that is Molesworth is the largest station in New Zealand. It's a high country station. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's not actually that hard to get to via vehicle. And then Rainbow Station, which incidentally was in the 1800s, which was part of Molesworth, a beautiful place. It's, the head of the Wairau River, one of the longest rivers, in New Zealand, starts near the Wairau River. Yep. So, you're going to chuck some big pack rafting in there. You've got to be on the Wairau there somewhere, surely. I'm trying to link it all together. Yes. And that pack raft actually, pack raft, that just sounds like pure hell. So, I was just thinking the other place is real stunning and sort of more out west of Marlborough is the Pelorus. Yes. And it's a little bit of the Lord of the Rings was filmed in there. Yeah. So you got this beautiful Pelorus River. So they've got massive big pack raft. I'm just thinking, well, maybe the Wairau River up and over the Richmonds into the Pelorus. Yeah. And then back into the Sounds somehow. Yes. Yeah. But there's so many, like you say, if that all comes to fruition, great. But there's so many different options about how you can transfer from the Wairau into the Pelorus. Yeah. So, I mean,
you do a lot of venturing in the backcountry. What do you reckon? Let's just throw it out there as a percentage. How much of this do you reckon you're going to know of been or seen or been there before? How much do you reckon is going to be new country that you haven't explored yet?
None.
Okay, there we go. I look forward to checking out that.
Well, I don't know. So this is the thing: is if it's going to be on conservation land or there's Mob District Council conservation land, there's DOC, then I think I will have a really good knowledge around it. Yeah. I know Molesworth reasonably well, but then you've got all these other massive high country stations all the way up the Awatere Valley. I'm just trying to think of it. Awapiri, Blue Hills, Mulla. These are massive iconic stations, and they're all private. So if they're on there, no chance.
All new territory. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I've looked into a few of them, glassed into them, and Glazebrook. That's on the other side of the valley. But just if they are, I guess I'm the same as everybody else. It's a great level, all right.
Exactly. So you've got a team lined up. So you're doing the the pursuit. There's two different GODZONE events, isn't it? The pure and the pursuit. So the pursuit is just a bit less total distance effectively than the pure event.
Yeah, and I was really, having done some adventure races in days gone by, one of my most hated things is getting out of the pack raft, packing it up, and chucking it in your pack. And, it's wet, you're wet. You're not carrying much gear because you've got to carry this bloody pack raft.
Yeah.
And when you carry these things, I don't know, these narcissistic buggers that set these course, but you always end up seeing carrying a pack raft over the biggest, largest bloody mountain they can put in the way. So I've got this real, great pursuit. You don't carry a pack raft. Well, looks like they've changed the the game, the buggers.
Yeah. I mean, there was one on the planner for the pure event, and instead of saying a few hours, a lot of hours, there was I think days, not hours, is what they come up as. So I mean that's where it's going to get very interesting from that perspective for those that are taking on that event. So we've got three sort of teams that have got people in that I coach, TeamCP athletes. We've got the Macpac team. We've got Nat Gallant in there, who's one of our team. Also Jake Vargo in there as well. Meg, who went to China with us last year, is there. Yeah. And Alastair, what's Alastair's last name? McDowell. Yep. So McDowell, renowned mountaineer.
Just quietly, he's a bloody love that boy. Yeah.
And
of course, you've got the Mayor of Kirwee. Is that right?
Jake Vargo, the Mayor of Kirwee, is lining up as well. As well. So that's good. So Team Macpac, they're team number one. Obviously, so they'll be a team to watch. They'll be having some fun out there. And then also the Rachel Baker, who's went to Worlds. We've coached her for a number of years. She's in the Nelson Vets Gearshop team. So they're on team number 3. So they'll be standing on the start line as well. So we've got 3 sort of key teams. So your team, Marty, we're not sure what the team number is, but your name is
50. I think we're 50 or 49. Allan Scott Family Wines. So we're an all Marlborough team.
Yeah, brilliant. So those 3 teams to keep a bit of an eye on. How's your team shaping up, Marty?
Well, last week one of our team members broke a leg, so not ideal. And he's our strongest guy, and he's our number 2 nav. So that's a real bastard. But he's also one of those lovely, quite a very well mild-mannered, sort of never stresses. Just the guy you want when the shit hits the fan, really. And of course, But obviously we've got Toddy, who you went to China with. Kind of the same cloth, really.
Who's just stepped up as of last week. Yeah. So that's a big effort from Todd.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's not his fitness that I'm worried about. It's just going through that stress of the logistics of putting all your gear together when you've got, a week to do it. So, he's tough. He'll be right.
So that'd be good. Yep. So Toddy, and who else is in your team?
So we've got Josh Scott, who's the owner of Allan Scott Family Wines, well known in multi-sport circles, and his sister Sara Stocker. So, and she's a pretty tough nut too. So, getting on a little bit in years, but it should be good. And look, to be fair, for us, this is about the adventure, and we just want to get to the start line, and we just want to complete it. So we're just hoping nothing happens. We managed to tough it out, and we managed to do the full course and not get short coursed. Yeah,
amazing. That's good. And Sara, I've coached her for a number of years, and Josh as well has been involved. So that's super fun. So definitely be cheering you guys on. And it's not something that you can think about racing necessarily, thinking about the end. You've just got to do each little bit as best as you can, don't you? And hopefully have a bunch of fun along the way.
Yeah, bring the salt and pepper. And you're probably thinking, what the hell? But, you need to, if you're going to eat an elephant, you want the salt and pepper, right?
Yeah, just like that. Well done, Marty. Hey, all the best. I'll let you go and finish your work off and get packed up. Make sure you're eating all the ice cream you possibly can in the next couple of days, please.
Thanks, mate. I just heads up. I'm going to do a half marathon tomorrow, just as a quick training run prior to the start.
As long as you eat plenty of ice cream, Marty, I'll be happy.
Right. Hey, good one. Thanks, Rich. I look forward to catching up afterwards.
Yeah, good job. Well done. Take care.
See you, buddy.
See ya.